Hey y'all, it's Mike with Bauer's Backyard. Football season is here. So today we're going to do a tailgate recipe. We're going to do a breakfast fatty. Basically what we're going to do is take our sausage roll, flatten it out, then stuff it with a cinnamon roll it back up, and smoke it. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so we have our sausage patty here. Just one little thing of roll of sausage. What we're going to do is flatten this out in this Ziploc bag here. And then we're going to stuff it with this cinnamon roll. Decent sized cinnamon roll, doesn't have to be this big. It can be a little bit smaller. In fact, you'll be okay. So let me get this sausage and we'll put it in the bag. Be back in a moment. Okay, so I got the sausage roll out of the packaging. What I do to make my fatties is throw it into a Ziploc bag. It helps kind of flatten it out a little bit. I've seen other people just do it by freeform with their hands on the cutting board. That works too. Just kind of find your own way. For me, I just found this to be a little bit easier. It sticks a little bit less, but you want to get it as rectangular as possible. Doesn't have to be perfect. Trust me, because it won't be. All right, that looks pretty good to me. So now I'm going to take this bag, rip it open a little bit. The bag actually protects the sausage from the cutting board, because that sausage will stick to the cutting board quite a bit. I'll put this to the side and get the cinnamon roll. Back in a moment. All right, as far as the cinnamon roll goes, you want to get it small pieces. Just kind of cut it in little squares is what I do here. Again, you don't have to cut it. You can rip it off in the pieces, whatever you want to do. But that there works pretty good. It's a little bit of cubes. All right, let's get it stuffed in the sausage. All right, so we got the sausage pressed out. On the cutting board now, I have laid down some saran wrap. It's going to help us roll this fatty. So what we're going to do is take that sausage, got Mike here, and we're going to flip it down on top of the saran wrap. Slowly peel it up, like so. A little bit of extra sausage here. All right. Then down the middle, we're just going to place in some of that cinnamon roll. You don't have to put the whole roll in there, but as much as you like, personal preference really. That looks good to me. So then what we're going to do is we're going to roll this up. We take that saran wrap, kind of form it there. Now, I'm not going to lie, this is not my strong suit, rolling fatties. I didn't have the practice in college, I guess. All right, so I got it rolled pretty decent there at the ends. I kind of cupped it off like a burrito. What I like to do from there, kind of give it a roll. Just kind of spreads it out. Now, I am doing this prep the night before. If you're tailgating, that's probably a good idea to do, so you don't have to worry about doing this at your tailgate. So I have it wrapped, ready to go. I'm going to even this out just a little bit here. Then wrap it up. And we have it, nice little burrito looking thing here. So what I'm going to do is put this in the fridge. In the morning, we'll season it up, put it on the smoker. See you in the morning. Hey y'all, it's the next morning. Sun's up, guns up, it's game day. Let's get this fatty on the smoker. Let's get it seasoned up first. All right, I have this fatty on the cutting board. We're gonna season this up with some Meat Church Honey Hog. A nice sweet rub works really good on these. That honey will pair really well with that sausage and cinnamon roll. Let's sprinkle a little bit on here. All right, that'll do it for me. I had the smoker going. Let's go put it on the Weber kettle. All right, for this one here, we have the Weber kettle. I know that's what most folks use on tailgates. Have mine set up for indirect cooking using my Vortex. I have the heat going here. I'll put the sausage fatty over here on the opposite side. Now, as far as temperature goes, you don't really have to do low and slow on the fatty. I usually do mine around 350. So let me put this on. I'm kind of working one-handed this morning. My assistants had no desire to be on camera this morning. All right, the fatty is on. We're gonna let this sit with the lid on for probably about 20 minutes is all it's gonna take. I have the vent on the opposite side of the fire, so let that smoke kind of go over the fatty. I'm not using any wood chunks. My family doesn't like a lot of smoke on their breakfast food, so we're just gonna go off the lump charcoal. All right, we'll be back in about 20 minutes. All right, we're about 10 minutes into this cook. I'm gonna take this fatty, I'm gonna rotate it. I do this one-handed. Rotate it around here, get the other side a little more even cooked. Looking great so far. Probably got another 10 minutes. See you then. Okay, this has been on for about 20 minutes now. The color looks pretty awesome. Let's go ahead and probe it or temp it and see where we're at. We're about 169, so we shot it over a little bit. Ground meat, you want to do about 160, so we're a little over, but that's okay. Maybe next time we'll come check it a little bit quicker. All right, let's take it inside. All right, so we have the sausage fatty off the smoker. Let's go ahead and cut it up. Just take a quick peek. This knife needs to be sharpened. All right, looks perfect. You can see that cinnamon roll stay nice and moist with the juice from the sausage dripping down into it. It's a beautiful piece of breakfast meat. Let's give it a taste. All right, got a slice that. Let's give it a try. Oh, pretty darn good. Nice sweet. The meat, it's great. You want to try?
Yes.
All right, let me get you a small bite here. That's a big bite. I can't talk. All right, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Give us a try. I learned how to do this with a gentleman who did it with a stuffed blueberry. I like cinnamon rolls, so I started cinnamon rolls. You can do whatever you like with it. Anyways, please be sure to like, subscribe, and guns up. I'm going to add in a tip here. We were pretty hungry, ready for some breakfast, so I cut to that quite quickly. If you let it rest, make sure 10 minutes, that cinnamon roll really firms up and has a much better texture and is a lot more enjoyable. All right, thanks again. You have a great day.